Good day. I am Rowena Torres of Dr. Juan G. Nolasco High School. Welcome to my Grade 8 Health class. Today, we're going to discuss one of the most sensitive issues of our youth today, the sexually transmitted infection or STI. At the end of this session, you will understand the concept of gender and human sexuality, especially the sexually transmitted infection, and discuss the signs, symptoms, and effects of it. Before we start our lesson, let's have an activity entitled Jumble Words. You are going to arrange the jumble words to form a correct answer. Words are related to sexually transmitted infection. Write your answer on your activity notebook. You will be given 90 seconds for you to answer. Time's up! Let us check your answer. Number 1 is STI. Number 2 is bacteria. Number 3 is viruses. Number 4 is AIDS or HIV. And number 5 is abstinence. Who got the perfect score? Excellent! So now, let's begin with our discussion. What is sexually transmitted infection or STI? Sexually transmitted infection or STI is a communicable disease that is spread from one person to another through sexual contact. According to the Department of Health, Philippine HIV/AIDS Registry, an estimate of more than 77,000 people are living with HIV in time, compared to 67,395 diagnosed since 1984 to March 2019. And the predominant mode of transmission is sexual contact. It is already developed into a full-blossom AIDS. And now, let us identify the common types of STI. Number 1, chlamydia. Number 2, gonorrhea. Number 3, trichomoniasis. Number 4, genital warts. 5, genital herpes. 6, pubic lice. 7, scabies. 8, syphilis. And number 9, HIV. How can we know if you have sexually transmitted infection? These are the common signs and symptoms of STI. Number 1, genital discharge. Number 2, presence of genital warts. Number 3, blisters and sores around the genital area. Number 4, rashes. 5, painful urination. 6, flu-like symptoms. Some STIs don't have any signs or symptoms. In fact, 1 of every 10 people can have STIs but be asymptomatic. These people are carriers and very dangerous because they can transmit an infection without knowing it. Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome, or AIDS, is a fatal communicable disease with no effective treatment or known cure. It is the final stage of infection caused by the human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV. When HIV enters the body, it attacks the body's immune system and badly damaged because of the virus. Thus, the body becomes vulnerable to opportunistic infection or diseases that develop when the body's defense systems becomes weak. Early symptoms of infection with HIV includes number 1, rash, number 2, sore throat, number 3, fever, and number 4, tiredness. HIV must enter into the person's bloodstream to infect the person. It has been found in many body fluids, including blood, semen, vaginal fluid, and breast milk of an infected person. Nearly everyone with HIV develop AIDS, and people with AIDS cannot fight off diseases that a healthy people could easily resist because AIDS has no cure. People with AIDS eventually die from one of these diseases. The only certain way to prevent and keep from catching this is abstinence. Sexual abstinence is the deliberate choice to refrain from all the sexual activity. Sexual transmitted infection can be avoided by number 1, keeping fit. Number 2, safeguarding one's sexual health starts from accurate information and awareness of sexuality-related issues. Number 3, sexual transmitted infection could be completely eradicated if people practice wise decision-making skills and firmly saying no to risky sexual behavior. And number 4, the best way a teenager can prevent sexually related problems is through sexual abstinence. Abstinence is refraining completely from sexual relation with other people. To sum it up, a person who has sexual relationship with someone who is infected can get one or more of these diseases. STI are transmitted through the exchange of fluids during sexual intercourse. These infections are commonly caused by bacteria and viruses. Some STIs can be treated successfully, but many STIs, such as HIV and AIDS, still have no cure. Although antiretroviral treatment can control the virus, but all STIs can be prevented. Once again, this is Rowena Torres, your grade 8 health teacher, and always remember that sex is a sacred gift of God. Give it only to the person that you will cherish forever. Thank you and see you soon.